What is up guys, Ramhanawan here, and today we are covering a new archetype that is going to be a part of Legacy of the Valiant called Shinra No. Now my guess is that this name is likely to change. That sounds very Japanese, very foreign to people who speak nothing but English, and like I said, I'm pretty sure that name is going to be changing. But anyway, let's cover the archetype. So the archetype is plants. It was originally rumored that this was going to be plant fire, but right here we have one plant wind and one plant fire. So it's currently up in the air whether this is going to be a mainly plant fire archetype and there's just one odd wind monster, or if they're just going to be a mix of archetypes. I mean, wind, earth, fire, water. Who knows, we're just going to have to wait and see. We've only got 2 cards confirmed here, but like I said, as more cards become available to us, I'll be sure to cover them. So make sure you subscribe to the #1 source for Yu-Gi-Oh! News. But anyway, the first card we have here is Shinra No Mibaria Peas. That's probably going to change as well. And this is a wind plant effect, level 1, 400 attack, 100 defense, and its effect reads: when this card is normal or special summoned, you can reveal the top card of your deck, and if it is a plant type monster, send that monster to the graveyard and draw 1 card. Otherwise, place it on the bottom of your deck. If this card is revealed from the deck and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 level 4 or lower plant type monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. You can only use the effect of Shinra No Mibira Peas once per turn. Now from this effect, we already know what the game mechanic is going to focus on for this new archetype. And basically what it focuses on is using the Shinra No's effect to reveal the top card of your deck, and then depending on what that is, you're going to pull off different effects and different combos, so on and so forth. So with this one, if you reveal a plant type monster, send it to the graveyard and draw 1 card. That's its first effect. Now let's just say you're using a different kind of Shinra No card, or Shinra No Miraba Peas, any sort of Shinra No card. It gets a second effect. So if this is the card revealed from one of their effects, you get another effect. In this case, you get to target 1 level 4 or lower plant type monster in the graveyard, and you get to special summon it. So yeah, the mechanic for this archetype is really interesting, and that's what I really like about the new archetypes nowadays. You can give me a new archetype and it can do the exact same thing as another archetype, and I really won't be interested. But when you give me a new archetype that really changes the game and gives me a new game mechanic that I haven't experienced before, that's when a new archetype gets noticed, and that's when people really want to play with the new archetype. It's the reason things like Madolche's, Lightsworn, Wind Up, things of that nature, it's the reason those became really popular over things like Umbral, for example. Umbral, although I like the archetype, it wasn't anything new, it wasn't anything game changing, it was just simply special summoning for the graveyard and then XYZ summoning. So that's why, like I said, Madolche's, Lightsworns, things of that nature got a lot more recognition because they were different archetypes. And just like Shinra No, it's a different game mechanic, it's a different archetype, and that's why it's going to stay interesting. Anyway, moving on, Shinra No Senju Rigia. This is a fire plant effect, level 8, 2700 attack, 1800 defense, and its effect reads: once per turn, you can reveal the top card of your deck, and if that card is a plant type monster, send that monster to the graveyard and draw 1 card. Otherwise, place it on the bottom of your deck. If this card is revealed from the deck and sent to the graveyard, you can look at up to 3 cards from the top of the deck and return them to the top of the deck in any order. So yeah, nice little effect. I mean, I'm pretty sure that mechanic of looking at the top of the deck and then replacing them in any order is really going to be effective in this sort of archetype. So you want to look at the deck, look at the top 3 cards of the deck, sorry, and then you decide which one you want to send to the top. So you may have a look, and there may be a Miraba Peas, and you want that on the top. Place that on the top, either draw it next turn or use the effect of another Shinra No monster, whatever it is, and just pull off the Miraba Peas effect. So like I said, there's a lot to this archetype. It will probably take a little bit of getting used to, and I for one, I'm really looking forward to it. This is one of those archetypes that's different, one of those archetypes that is going to change the game up a little bit. It's give us something fresh, give us a new mechanic to play around with. And like I said, I cannot wait to try out this deck. I've already got some ideas for deck profiles and some cards I'm going to throw into the mix with these cards. But like I said, we need to wait and find out what other Shinra no cards we are going to get. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, I'm going to give it a like rating, comment down below, let me know what you think of the Shinra no Archtype. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with the #1 source for Yu-Gi-Oh! News. Again guys, it's from Panda1, and I'm out. Peace, thank you for watching.